It is clear at least that the three traitors from Diamond Kingdom have strong amount of guilt within their system, which is why they defected from the Diamond Kingdom. It is also clear that the Diamond Kingdom's rule is exactly not a rule that is good. Sorry. No, that was embarrassing, but I just have to do that. What I was trying to say is that its rule is not exactly something that we call a good country, but then again, nothing so far has been hinting that Clover Kingdom is a good kingdom either. All in all, maybe that's why I'm drawn to this manga. It's usually a question of morality, although unlike some other mangas, that is not actually brought up so very much. It's more brought up in its characters. So hi for those who are watching, it's the Angry Anime Fan the Despair Reviewer to bringing you chapter 89 of Black Clover. Just one heads up, there might be, I'm just saying, might be some kind of ability, not ability is the wrong word. I mean, why do I always slur these words? What I was trying to say, there might be some incidents next week that will prevent me from reviewing next Black Clover, but I'm just saying might be, so don't be surprised if you don't see it next week. Now that that's out of the way, as I said before, the three so-called betrayers of the Diamond Kingdom are atoners because they blame themselves for a lot. Well, we do not know anything about these guys, seeing that they were sideshown in a light novel that hasn't, or probably never will, even be translated. All in all, Fabian, as his name is, because at least his name is mentioned in this manga, therefore it's a bit easier for me to remember it. Faces off against two of the Tyke soldiers of, Tyke bombs, children that has been raised into weapons when they turn young adults. Turns out that the smiling freak, the guy I already dislike, mentions that the king of Diamond Kingdom is apparently on the verge of death, and the reason why they're attacking the Witch Forest is simply because the hag witch of this witch forest has apparently lived for 100 years, which might explain why she has such knowledge about curses, and even more, why she recognized that grimoire that Asta wielded. May also explain her obsession with fate. So they are attacking the forest because the king wants to know the secret on how the queen managed to stay alive all these years. But if I would have to guess, I think it would be simply because she cannot leave the witch forest. Of course, that may very well be a very lame reason, but I sometimes wonder if the queen had all that power, why didn't she just leave the witch forest and conquer the rest of the worlds? But then again, the queen seems to be very indifferent in that, and given how Amazonian a lot of the other witches are, it may very well be that she feels it's a waste of time to conquer other cities. Or maybe, as I said before, maybe she can't leave the forest because if she does, she dies. Who knows? It's not important. But the smiling freak mentions to us that apparently the motto of the Diamond Kingdom is, if there's something you want, you take it by force. Similar to how people always want a diamond, huh? And Fabian do not like that. That is why he deserted. So he charges into the army and shows his amazing wind make magic and makes quick work of the grunts, which is all good. Fensel Kruger is the name of him. But the Tyke bombs are not attacking immediately. So he mentions to Honey and his beloved pupil, his girlfriend, and I think the black-haired girl, to fight. But they get ambushed downstairs where Marielle or something is commanding the witches, which is actually surprising to me. I never thought an outsider could be able to command witches. But then again, they did say they look down on men. They never look down on women. So yeah, maybe it's not that difficult. And they make quick works of many others, and she even personally takes out a commander, revealing she was an assassin in the Diamond Kingdom. And before she left, she used to kill people that were doing the best to earn a living. So, I mean, she said she killed other people so she could make a living when others were just trying to survive, or vice versa. She was trying to survive and they were trying to make a living. But I have to say, she is so sexy in her shorts, which she feels like she cannot atone for anything. But she does remember Asta's words. People, people are always complaining. It's always about Aster, 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 and then I will almost want to take off my glasses. But it's not that kind of episode, yes. And just say to you all, what do you expect? I said this in a lot of different reviews, but Aster, he doesn't have any magic, but he has one magic. He said determination is his magic, which is very true, but he also has another one he has yet to see for himself. Charisma. That's what he has. He has the power to turn people into his allies. Not that that's anything new in Shonen Jump heroes, but hey, I'm not complaining. He has a kind heart, but unlike some Shonen Jump heroes, he is not an anti-hero, he's a legitimate hero, and he has a kind heart. So she was moved by how apparently Asta saved her life. Again, we didn't read the light novel, so we don't know anything. Mariella is her name. And then the girlfriend, which unfortunately her name is not mentioned, also makes quick work of the troops, saying that she used magic items and skills to tinker with golems, and then commands the rest of the witches to attack. But I gotta say, the girlfriend though, she has a bit of a greedy streak, especially when she says, once soaked up a golem run you an easy 300 jewel, 3000 jewel. So yeah, she's a bitch. I don't know what. Not a bit. That's what's the wrong word again. What's the wrong with this review? Why am I always slurring my words over and over again? Maybe my English has never been that good lately. So maybe that's why. I wasn't calling her a bitch. I was saying that she is a witch. That's a bit of a greedy one. And so the smile freak decides to jump in the fray simply because he likes have a good trap. But he is temporarily, I'm saying temporarily because this is way too easy, captured by Funbell, who asks the guys to retreat. But the smile freak just proves how insane he really is, especially when he still doesn't drop his smile and just says, "Who is gonna retreat? I wanna kill everyone. You are the one who raised us into killing machines. Now I just want to try to act like good people." So that's another reason why Fansel left. He raised these guys apparently as soldiers, and he couldn't bear the fact that he raised them as killing machines. But now when I think about it, Mars hasn't spoken a single bit yet. Last time we saw him, there were maybe some small hint that he was going through a character development, and now it seems to hint that he is not. So Fansel remember the words also about Aster, who says that you're an old man and you don't know what that as you live you lose hope, but as you keep on going you pick up new reasons and hope. So he calls Aster his last pupil and says, "I'm gonna to live. I'm not running away anymore," as he cuts down the smiling freak. But again, we hardly even saw his magic, so I do not think he's out for the count yet. All in all, mm, this was just a hope chapter and a sign that the gang of Diamond Kingdom, although we didn't see anything of the greedy witch uh, atonement, it's clear they have caused a lot of people to get hurt, which is why they blame themselves. And they're gonna live to atone for that, even if they have to do something controversial again, which is probably this thing they just did right now. So all in all, that's basically the chapter. Again, the smiley freak got on my nerves, but I don't think he is cut down. Moreover, Mars still hasn't talked a single bit. I'm actually wondering, are we gonna get some character development out of that guy? Or is he just gonna be the ultimate type bomb? Last time we saw him, he may have been going through some. Because we know he is more powerful than we know. It's just that he refuses to talk about that. And also, the Queen Witch hag is apparently immortal, or at least have lived for many years. Is that gonna be a plot point? Give me your thoughts if you have any.